On to our favorite feature on a Sunday, Entrepreneurship, My Journey. Now, Nuova Pure has become one of the top-selling glycerin soaps in South Africa, and it's set to take the world by storm. It's reached over 10 million rand in sales in less than 2 years, and with over 20 years of experience as a pharmaceutical sales, Alexia Yannoulis took the bold step to launch her own beauty care brand. Today, her factory employs 20 people and produces about 50,000 bars of soap a month. She joins us in studio to tell us about her journey. Thank you very much for joining us in studio.
Thank you for inviting me.
Tell us a little bit about Nuova Pure and what craziness happened in your mind that you would leave the comfort of a 9-to-5 to venture into entrepreneurship.
A lot of people have asked me that.
Yes.
I just was tired of the corporate world that I was in, and I wanted to do something on my own, and I was looking for glycerin products, and there wasn't many choices out there for different skins. So I had a bit of savings and I started slowly, and here we are today.
Yeah, and so tell us about Nuova Pure and a glycerin soap and why it's such an important kind of soap to use as a consumer.
The great thing about glycerin soap is that you can use it from baby to older people, and glycerin soap holds our moisture in our skin, which a lot of the commercial soaps tend to dry out our skin. So it's very good for our skin, and also in our climate, the African climate in general is very harsh on our skins, and we tend to be drier. So I came up with this product, Nuova Pure, and brought it into the market, and it's just taken off because everyone's looking for glycerin soap just like I was.
Yeah, and I mean, it's amazing how you've been able to take off as a business, the employment opportunities that you've been able to create. What were the challenges with that success, and how did you get to that point where you found that solid growth that you've seen?
The great thing about it is we've got partners in the different corporates that, you know, support South African products. So this is purely South African made, manufactured right here in South Africa. So we've had great partners with Dis-Chem, Clicks, Spar, pharmacies as well, and Checkers. So they've seen what it's like to support small businesses in South Africa and given me the opportunity to sell into their stores. So that has been great for a small brand like ours.
Yeah, and as a woman, have you faced challenges that would uniquely be faced by women that are in the business of entrepreneurship?
Yes, I have faced challenges because, as you know, these categories, as in the retail sectors and manufacturing, is predominantly male dominated. So you really have to be a strong person, and I firmly believe because of my corporate background I was able to cement myself in this industry of manufacturing, which is not usual for women to be in manufacturing. So that's what I did. So I think that for every woman out there, just stand your ground and you'll be fine.
And keep going, I suppose.
Yes, you have to.
Yeah, and I mean, you've mentioned something quite important. You are in manufacturing.
Yes.
And like the rest of the industries in the country, load shedding is a big issue. Has Nuova Pure dealt with that at all? And what are some of the innovative ways that you are finding to continue operations despite disruptions like load shedding or high input costs?
Well, we do source a lot from local manufacturers, the ingredients that we put, so that's great because we support other companies. And with regards to load shedding, we just shift our timetable, so it's doable. It hasn't affected us because if it starts at 8 o'clock in the morning, we'll start later and work later. So we've really had to work around it, and it really hasn't affected my business, I must say.
Yeah, I suppose you're one of the lucky few because a lot of the other small operators either have to cut working hours or close down for periods, which is unfortunate. But luckily for you, you've been able to continue operating and employ 20 people.
Correct.
Tell us about those employment opportunities and the growth that you see in Nuova Pure as you continue through the years.
So our employment opportunities, we're employing people straight out of either varsity or high school. So we're targeting the youngsters to grow within our company because we might be small now and you never know where we're going to take ourselves in the future. So we like to train up our staff we get them involved in everything. I'm in there, and these are the opportunities that I've seen. And you know, it's good to be able to give opportunities to the youth of today, because there is a large unemployment sector. And I would like to grow my company so that these people that started with me can be in this road with me for the long haul.
You used to make your own soap.
Yes.
Now you've got suppliers and all sorts of value chains. Do you still get your hands dirty?
I do. I do get my hands dirty because, like I said earlier on, sometimes with the load shedding, you have to just adapt or die, as they say.
Yes.
So yes, I do get my hands dirty. I do pack.
Yes.
I do put things into boxes. So, but regards to the cooking, I've got 2 fabulous chefs that I call them, and they do the cooking for me. I must say that. But packing and all of that, I do get involved.
Still very much involved.
I have to be.
Tell
yes.
us a little bit about the packaging and what made you choose the style and the way it would appeal to a consumer, because it is a saturated market. I guess with glycerin, not so much.
Yes.
But you walk into a store and the section with healthcare or self-care products is so vast.
It really is.
What about your packaging allowed it to stand out?
So I wanted my my packaging to be, you know, for male and female. So because a lot of personal care products either, you know, target males or females. So this is gender, as they call it, neutral. I don't know if I'm using
gender neutral.
the right name. So our target market was for males and females, and also the price point.
Yes.
Because you can get soaps that are very expensive. So our main aim was to cater for everyone. Why can't everyone use a great glycerin soap for their skin? And that is what we decided to do, and that is what I did. So, and also, you know, to highlight what each soap does, because I've got 8 different variants for different skincare, for different skins and for different ages. So it's very self-explanatory. That's why I did it, so that everybody can have a soap that suits them.
Yeah, and their needs, I suppose.
Correct.
What are those growth plans that Nuova Pure has in the pipeline? You've been able to cement yourself quite nicely in the South African market.
Yes.
What are some of the plans that you have in the pipelines?
Well, luckily for us, we're a little bit in Swaziland. We're a bit in Botswana and Namibia. So I would like to carry on growing in Africa. I think that's a great product. And like I said, the African market, our weather and the African climate is so harsh that everybody should have glycerin soap in their homes.
Yeah, and then just as a final thought from you, Alexia, if you could, a piece of advice you would give to someone who wants to venture into entrepreneurship, not necessarily in this space, but in general, and they maybe have some fears or some doubts.
You know what, if everybody's got an idea and they're scared to take that leap like I did, because I was very in a cushy job.
Yeah.
I'd been in pharmaceuticals.
With a salary.
With a petrol card, the whole thing. So take that step, do something with it on the side, do quality products for whoever you're targeting and go with it. And slowly, slowly, just like I did, you will be able to grow your brand. And if you believe in it, word of mouth is how my brand's also worked, and word of mouth can help for your brand too.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for joining us in the studio. And good luck on the rest of your entrepreneurship journey.
And happy Heritage Day.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Alexia, joining us this evening.